Hello everyone. Today we have 2 assignments for Parcel, and then we will start alignments. In Parcel, let me publish this assignment. Download this file, 0506, and open in Civil 3D Metric.
You said metric?
Imperial. I said metric?
Yeah.
No, Imperial, please. Sorry. Okay, we've learned that how to create a parcel. You can go to create design, you can find parcel. We work with create right-of-way. We work with create parcel from objects and convert a polyline or arc or line to a parcel. And also we work with parcel creation tools. When you go there, you can create parcel and edit your parcel. You can see delete sub-entity, or you can add line and arc. You can draw parcel with tangent with no curves. And when you go to this one, you can use as a slide line and swing line and freeform. The previous parcel was about slide line, and this one is for swing. It says go to parcel and go to swing line.
Could you do that one more time?
You need to go to parcel creation tools. And now you need to go to swing line. This one. You need to create a parcel. And let me check the name. We have just one side, subdivision lots, and it's okay. Now in parameter parcel sizing, you've learned that when you click on that, you can see what is, for example, minimum area. It shows the area. When you go to frontage, it says the frontage is this part. And if you want to add an offset, you can change it to yes and give it a number here, the frontage offset. It is for the minimum widths and minimum depths. And you can use maximum depths and change it to yes if you want, and change its value. And it is multiple solution preference. Also, you can change the remainder distribution. You can change it to create parcel from remainder, or place remainder in last parcel, or redistribute remainder to all of them. Here says that change these values. For the minimum area, change it to 10,800. It's okay. And the minimum frontage should be 180. And we don't need any offset for the front edge. It is no, it's fine. And minimum width, it should be 75. And minimum depth 50. And use maximum depth, we don't need, it's no. And change it to use shortest front edge. And it should be redistribute remainder. Now you can go to swing line and go to your drawing. It says go to property 22, this one. Select that. And now it says select a start point on front edge. You can select your start point from here and end it here. Start from near 20th station and go to the end of the dead end here. End it here. And then it asks about the swing point. In previous method, we asked about the angle, but here we need to select a swing point. You can select here, and now you can see the result. And you can hit yes and accept the result. So let me show you in another place. For example, for this one, I can go to Parcel Creation Tools. You've learned that you can go to slide line and change values. And you can select your parcel, for example, this one. And now you need to start a start point on front edge from here to here. And then we are asked about the angle. I can insert 90 and accept. It is for the first one, which is slide line. And let's go to the next one, swing line. I can select this one and again ask about the start point of front edge here to here. And instead of angle, we need to select the swing point. I can select here, and now you can see the result. You can accept that or not. Yes.
For the one on the top, I think it's property 2. What points did you click through the slide line?
You can go to a slide line. You can select your parcel, this one, for example, then select the start point of front edge, end point of the front edge, and then you can specify an angle, 90, enter, and yes. For the slide line, you need to insert an angle, but for the swing, you need to specify a point for the swing point. But for both, you need to select the start point of the front edge and end point of the front edge. But for a slide line, you need to insert an angle. For swing line, you need to select your swing point. I can do swing point, swing line for this. Can select it, start point and end point of the front edge, and specify swing point. I can select here, and yes, can see the result. It's not very normal. Can delete this too. Now you can take a screenshot and upload your screenshot and DWG file in Canvas. Yes.
What were the angle values for the slide lines you created?
I use 90, but you can use whatever. For example,
Does it matter the exact proportions?
let me show you the other angle. For example, I can select this, the front edge, this. If I insert 90, it should be, we will have the perpendicular line from this line. But if I select 45, you can see 45-degree angle between these two, the front edge and the new line. But 90 is more normal. Yes.
For this screenshot, do we need to divide all of them or just roughly 22?
This part is mandatory. You can do them as a practice, but you won't miss point for that. Please download this file, assignment 12, 0507. In this assignment, we are going to test the last one, freeform create. We use a slide line, swing line, and now we are going to freeform create. It says go to zoom to property 18. there. And use AutoCAD erase to erase these 3 lines. This one, and this. So when you delete one line, one parcel segment, you are deleting the parcel. When I delete this line, we will have just one parcel after deleting this segment. Now we need to go to parcel creation tools and go to the last one, which is freeform create. Again, we need to select the site. So it should be subdivision lots. It should be property, and it should be name, square foot, and acres. Hit OK. And you can start drawing. You need to go to OSNAP.
What point did you put?
A random point here. And you need to go to OSNAP and turn on. If you turn on perpendicular, you can draw a line perpendicular from here to this line. Or you can don't have any note here. It's better to turn on perpendicular and draw.
What are the settings you did? The freeform?
Yes, freeform. The last one here.
And you just kept everything default?
Yes. You can select a random point in this on this cul-de-sac and draw a line. You can draw another one here. You can, it's better to turn on tangent. And let me turn off perpendicular. If you turn on nearest, you can select any points on this line.
And you said it doesn't really matter what point.
No, if you want to draw perpendicular, you need to turn on perpendicular and then try to select perpendicular. It's better to turn off nearest and find perpendicular. That's it. And if you want to select any line, it's better to turn on nearest. And you need to renumber parcels. It's a start from 27 or whatever. You need to start from 100 and change the increment to 2. Start from the western parcel to this, to here. Can you remember how we can renumber our parcels.
You click on them and then you click renumber/rename.
Yes, perfect. Select this one, you can find renumber. We have just one side and change the starting number to 100 and change the increment to 2. Now draw a path from this and go through all parcels.
Could you show again how you renumbered it?
Yes, and double enter. You need to select your parcel. It says go to Western parcel, this one. Select that. When you select this parcel, you can see renumber here. You go to, when you select a parcel, you go to parcel property, select renumber, change it to 100 and change the increment to 2.
Where do we start with it? Possibly 13.
Start from the Western. The numbers are different. Start from here and go through all parcels and finish it here and double enter. Now you can see it starts from 100, 2 by 2. So take a screenshot and upload your DWG and a screenshot. It should be 100 and the increment is 2. It says in step 15. Any question? Okay, now we are going to talk about alignments. We talked about points, surfaces, parcels, and now we are going to alignments. You can find it here in Create Design in Home Ribbon. Next to parcel, you can see alignments. Also, you can find it in Prospector under the surface. When you want to create a road, you need an alignment. Also, you need a profile. You need an assembly. And by using corridor and use these 3, you can create your road. Yes.
Is there a file we need to download?
Not yet. Listen to me, and then I'll publish the assignment. So when you want to create a road, you need to have an alignment, you need to have a profile, you need to draw your assembly, and by using corridor and using these three, you can create your road. Today, we are working with alignment. When you go to alignment, you can see we have many tools here. The first one is alignment creation tools. And when you hit that, you can see the create alignment layout. Here again, we can change the name. I can change it to road 1. You can change the type. You can add description. And here you can see starting station. It starts from 0. You can change it to whatever. Also, you can select your site or create a site here. And it is alignment style. Also, you can change the layer and you can change the alignment label set. You can change it to major and minor, all labels, whatever. And here you can see we have design criteria. If you are working on a specific project, for example, you can change the starting design speed. It is 60 miles per hour, or you can use your project criteria here. But now it's not important for us. So go back to general and hit OK. Now you can see alignment layout tools, which is for road 1. The first one is tangent, no curve, and with curves. For example, when I hit that and I go to drawing, I can draw my alignment. You can see it starts from 0 to the end. We call them stations. And when I go to tangent with curve, I can draw with curve. Or you can use line, add a line here, add a fixed line here, or go to curve, add a curve with 3 points. And when you see this flag here, it means that it's not matched with our criteria. And no, it's not important because I'm explaining the alignment. And you can delete a part of your alignment by going to delete subentity and enter. If you have an AutoCAD line, you can go to convert AutoCAD line and arc and convert them to an alignment. Select them and convert them. In alignment, our directions are very important. When I draw a line, go to line and draw from right to left, you cannot see any station here. And I need to go to reverse subentity direction, select that, enter, and change the direction. Also, when we have a gap here, you cannot see any stations and it's not correct. You need to fill the gap. You need to draw another line, enter, and see stations, or you can move this line and put it here. So when you have a line from right to left, you can go to reverse and change the direction and enter. And you can go to edit to delete sub-entity and delete a part of your alignments. When you want to create another alignment, you can again go to Alignment Creation Tools and change the name to row 2. You can change it to all labels. And now you can see Alignment Layout Tools, which is for row 2, not row 1. If I select row 1, it changed to row 1. And if you want to draw with row 2, you can go there and draw. When you select your alignment, you can go to Alignment Properties, and when you go to Geometry Editor, you can bring the layout. And now you can edit your alignment. You can draw row 2, it is 2, 1. I can draw another one. When I select this one, it changed to row 1. And when I select this, it changed to row 2. I can edit it. And you can go to Insert PI or Delete PI. When you select that, and when you go near your alignment, you can add a new PI here. And when you go to Delete PI and go near to your alignment, you can delete it. Any question here? Okay, now I'm going to talk about create best fit alignment. When you go to this, you can see this window, and you can change the input type. You can change to AutoCAD block, AutoCAD entities, AutoCAD points, or Cocoa points. Let's start, draw some Cocoa points. I can go to points, point creation tools. If you remember, we can go to manual. And when you go to point creations, here you can change the elevation. I can change it to 100 and change it to automatic. And I don't need any description. I can change it to now. So I can draw some points here. Like this. And I can go to create best fit alignment. And when you change it to Cocoa points, here you can select your pass. You can have 2 passes here. And I can divide them into 2 groups. If you remember, we can go to point groups and create some new groups. I can go there, hit new, and create group A. for this row and group B for this row. For adding points and put it in group A, I need to go to include. If you have any description, you can add them by description or with names. But here I have few points and I can go to the drawing and select them. So we can select with numbers matching and select selection set in drawing. I can select them. And I can go to information and change them, change the point style and point label style. Now you can see we have group A. And I'm going to create another group, group B. I can change it to drill hole. And again, we need to go to include with numbers matching. I can go to drawing and select them. Apply and OK. Now we have two groups. And now I can go to alignment, create best fit alignment. Here I need to go to PowerPoints and select them as input type. And I can select group A for pass 1 and group B for pass 2. This is best fit options. We don't need scrolls. And we are going to create a new alignment here between these two groups. You can change the alignment name. You can add it to a specific site and change the style and layer. But I can hit OK. And now you can see the best fit alignment between these two groups. And it is best fit report. So you have an assignment. Draw some Kobo points and create a best fit alignment from them. And upload both DWG and screenshot. Now you can do the same process. I can do it again. At first, you need to create some points. You need to go to points and points creation tools. You need to have some manual points. You can go to point creations and change to whatever. I want to select 100 and change it to automatic. I can add description, automatic, and add it to AX and draw some points. I can change the other one to 50. Let's keep it 100. And you can change the description to none if you don't want. Now we have two rows, and I can put them. Which one? For points. You can go to points, manual points. Here you can change the elevations and description. I use 100, but you can use any other values.
It's not showing anything line, but
Which step?
Like when I click on this space, I don't hit the.
When you hit here, you cannot see your points.
Actually, you did it automatic.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I want you to make. Did you make group A?
No, you can put one on the.
I deleted it all.
Yes.
Now you have two rows. You can create two groups. Go to point groups, create a new one, change it to A. Also, you can change the style to whatever, benchmark, elevation only. And you need to go to include and select your points. You can select them if you selected two different descriptions, you can select them by descriptions. Or you can go to the drawing and select them. This is for group 1, the first arc. Enter, apply and OK. And then go to new and create another one, group B. Change it to drill hole. Can change it to northing and sting. Go to include. And select.
Elevation only.
It's not important, it depends on you. I selected elevation only and northing and sting. Apply and OK. Just show that you have two groups with two different options. Now we have two groups. We can go to alignment and create best fit alignment.
Where'd you
Go to alignment, and the second one is create best fit alignment. When you hit that, in input type, you need to select Cocoa points because we have two Cocoa point groups. You can select to group A and group B. It is for pass 1 and it is for pass 2. We don't need spirals and hit OK. Now you can see your best fit alignment.
You click create styles.
Yes. Now you need to take a screenshot and upload DWG and screenshot both.
I only see like triangle shape. I don't see it.
We will have different shapes because your points are different. Yes.
I'm the same as he said.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Mine's gonna work.
Sorry, because of your arrangement. You check it out.
So create this one. Go to check this.
Mhm.
And then create.
Mhm.
Then it shows everything. So,
Yeah, it's okay. What's your phone management?
should I take a screenshot of this too?
No, just.
Just.
Lisa, they're gonna look at it.
Yes.
Not.
I think you will check. No. I don't use the page. Yes. It's because I'm going to my, there's the vertical. Okay. Have you created two groups? Go to alignment. Let's click alignment. Select cover points. You have to group. For first pass, group A1, 2, and you select the start one. And hit OK.
Okay. I did give you some description for group B. It was not so bad.
You inserted description when you went to manual forms. You don't have any description.
We don't have to.
No. That's fine.
So it's
This assignment is for the alignment. We are reviewing points.
is it fine?
Yes, but you need to create your test we have. Yeah.
So it's going to
I try to review the previous subjects. Go to this.
1 second.
Yes. This is Group A and Group B.
On
No,
just
What? B and A.
okay.
This like this. And that's it.
That's it.
Mhm.
And, we need to report to Spencer.
Screenshot and DWG.
The report as well.
No, you don't need report. That's the shape. The alignment. Let's go to the next assignment. download the file. Open that. Here again, we are going to try best fit alignments. And we have some points here. When you go to point groups, you can see we have all points, tangent, and curve. It says, I have create this best fit alignment here. Or when you go to alignment creation tools, you can see fixed line best fit here. Also, you can see fixed curve best fit or floating curve best fit here. And we are trying these two different methods and see the differences. Let's go follow the assignment. It says, go to alignment creation tools, and create a new alignment. Go to alignments, alignment creation tools, and create a new alignment. You need to change the name to best fit lines. And leave the rest at their default and hit OK. Now you can see best fit line, alignment layout tools here. And you need to go to fixed line here and fixed line best fit. So we have one best fit here, but we are going to test another way. Go to the line, because we have here we have a line and here we have a curve. First, we are going to create a line. Go to line and fixed line best fit. Now here we have focal points. Hit OK. And we need to select point object. It says select manually from point 1 to point 6. You can select them. And without touching anything, you need to select the rest of them. Here, I'm going to show you another way. You've learned that you can type apostrophe PN, which means point number, enter, and then type your point number from 7 to 11.
Say the apostrophe in.
Apostrophe PN.
Okay.
It's here.
7, 2.
7-11. Apostrophe PN and 7-11. And now you can press enter and escape. Here in this window, it's like the report that you've seen before. But here we have exclude and pass through. We didn't have in previous method. You can exclude some points and pass through. And it says include pass through number 1 and exclude number 6. So in this method, we have more options. Yes.
How do you select points 1 through 11?
You need to enter and escape. Now, before exiting this window, you can see we have more options. We can select exclude and pass through. We need to select pass through. pass through number 1 and exclude number 6. Yes.
How do we get that box to show us?
When you enter and escape, it will be appear.
Oh. I got it. So you excluded 6.
Pass through number 1 and exclude number 6. Now you can hit this check and close. And you can see your best fit alignment. And it is passing through number 1 and it is excluding number 6. Now for continuing the curve, we can go to the curve here and you can see we have floating curve. Floating curve best fit, you can select that. And when you look at the command bar here, it says select entity to attach to. You need to select the previous alignment to attach to this one. Yes, again, it's cocoa points. And now you can go to the drawing, select them. You can type apostrophe PN and write your numbers, or you can select them based on groups. When you hit groups, you can see we have one curve group and hit OK. And again, you can exclude and include some points, but we don't need to change anything. And hit OK. Hit the check.
You said don't change anything?
Don't change, yeah. So we try 3 methods for selection. You can go to drawing and select them. You can type apostrophe PN when you have many points. Enter and then type your point number from one number dash to the end number. Or if you have a group, you can select a group from command bar and select your specific group. And you've learned that the other method. So let's go to that one and compare these two results. Go to parcel creation tools. Oh no, go to alignment and create this best fit alignments, the second one. Here we have cocoa points. And here we have all points group. We are creating a best fit alignment from just one group. We don't need 2 passes here, just 1 pass. And we have all points in all point group. So you can select all points to create them in just one move. And please deselect the create spiral. And you can change the name to best fit alignment. And change it to the alignment style, change to layout, and change it to no labels, and show report, and hit OK. Now you can see the difference. Here we have no option to check pass through and exclude any points, and we have to accept that. And you can see we have 2 different results. Where is number 6? Yeah. The previous method, this one, is more fast, but it's not very accurate. And when you go to alignments layout, and when you select best fit from fixed line or from the curve, it's more accurate, but it's not very fast. In this way, you have options to select one point and deselect the others. But in the first option, we don't have. So you need to take a screenshot showing both results and upload your DWG.
You said take two different.
No, just one screenshot showing two results in the same at the same time.
What are the two different ones?
We have two alignments here. Yes. Just take one screenshot showing both.
There was one accurate compared to two, I think.
Yes.
That's good. Which one do you want accurate?
Because we have options to select the points as true. But with the previous assignment method, we have to just answer the result. We're gonna change it. We have some time.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah, sent it out.
After that, I think I will have to retake it.
So you want the screenshot of both of our lines, and then we want it, so just like this.
I'll look into it. Up and on 82. Is that all?
Yeah.
82. Okay, that's not like what. Yeah, no, really, you'll fit my friend. I don't know what's in this.
Showing that.
I know. I know. Can you know? Is that it?
Yes, that's it for today.
And